What's going on, everyone? I wonder, should I cut on the hair? This is like he is doing. This is said Larry J. I am your host, Larry J. How is your Tuesday? I almost like to say Wednesday going today. Mine is going good. The sun is out and everything is, blazing and everything. Well, go in there and make yourself at home and get you some Zoe's Kitchen. I have Zoe's Kitchen today, and that's what's going on. So, anyway, my sister sent me a text, and the text was pretty much over. Oh, yes, by the way, I actually started at 7 o'clock today. I actually started at 7 o'clock today, right on the dot. So my sister sent me a text. It was a text over about the Lenox Square. Now I titled it the way I titled it: Hoodville Square Mall. Run for cover, take cover, George. Duh. So I charged that the way I wrote it the way I wrote it because from reading, Lenox Square used to be known as a mall that, when people came to Atlanta, it was known for going to Buckhead and, oh, let's go to Lenox Square. Oh, let's go. We want to go to Lenox Square. We've heard so much about that. Now, all the other malls in Atlanta, you got Perimeter, you got Cumberland, you got stuff happened there too. You got North Point Mall, you got North Lake Mall, but that's kind of a boring mall. South Lake Mall about to close. Um, Arbor Place Mall in Douglasville, kind of boring. Greenbrier Mall, people don't like to go there because, oh, I don't know. But it be more stuff going on at the Lenox Square. But anyway, Lenox Square used to be a mall that people liked to, it was more of a few years ago, it was more a mall that, more of high end people went in, which some high end people still go in there. But you saw more of this in the mall, probably few of this. You didn't have all the crime that's going on. So now you go in the mall, you have more of this versus this. So she sent me the article. I'm reading the article. How about two 15-year-olds? They had gotten into a cowboy match in the mall. They got this man, the security guard that's in his 40s. He's in the hospital in critical condition. And they fled off to the Westin, somewhere close near the Lenox Square. Now, mind you, when you go to the Lenox Square, now, Hoodville, you have to make sure that you go, because the last time I went to Lenox Square, it was some months ago. When I tell you, when I go in there, I'll be a plate drop on the floor. Pow! What was that? Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll. That's how it is with me. I'm looking around. Look like you up to something. Let me keep my eye on you. Oh, y'all look like y'all about to fight over there. Let me go way over here. Better yet, where my keys at? Let me get my keys because I'm looking around for my keys because they're over there, but I hate to leave this screen as if I don't do it before. And I get up and I go to the and I get myself and leave. Because either it have been so many incidents going, you go park your car out there, you get out the car, you walking across the road, and oh, that looks just like my car. You going in the mall, you come back, your car ain't in the parking spot. Because somebody have took the initiative that they liked your car so much that they want to take it for a test drive and not bring your car back. Or they decide they want to rent your car and not pay you for it. And then you end up, you don't have no car. Or either you've been went out in the mall and went shopping, and then you got folks that want to play robbers. They don't actually play, they actually do. So they go to rob you. I mean, you all have all types. So they supposed to have been getting like some security measures in place, but because I guess because a lot of us go in there, them folks ain't saying about no security measures. They really ain't. But anyway, they got this man in critical. The man was in his 40s. They got him in critical condition. The reason I said take cover because somebody that worked in a restaurant there, all they saw was the people fleeing the scene. They were taking cover. Duh, duh. Matter of fact, run, just run. You ain't even got to run to the car. I'm running far away because they heard bullets firing. Now, where would 15-year-olds get a handpiece? That's a good question. I mean, these kids, some of these kids these days, I mean, they off the chain. They be getting access to stuff that people my age or so we couldn't get access to. Oh well, we didn't think about getting no access to because we didn't think about. You have kids these days, they in school, the stuff that they be talking about in school, and y'all be talking about me. Oh, you shouldn't talk about that in front of kids. He only in the second grade. She only in the fourth grade. She can have a whole conversation with you about a lot of this stuff that you think they don't know. So they in the mall shooting up. Well, yep, they in the mall shooting up stuff and everything. So this is what they was charged with. They was charged with. I mean, they took a whole encyclopedia library and threw at these kids. They went in there. I don't know what they did, but it said the teens have been charged with criminal attempt to commit murder. I don't know who was they going in there to murder. Armed robbery. Who did they go rob? It don't say it in here. Aggravated assault. Now, who was they assaulting in here? Tampering with evidence. Tampering with evidence? What evidence was they tampering? They sound like they were some professionals and they had went to criminology school to learn how to be a professional criminal. But somewhere along the line, I think they dropped out of that school. Possession of a farm by a person under the age. Y'all know what I'm trying to say when I say farm. Under the age of 18 years old. Possession of a farm during the commission of a felony investigators. Possession of a felony farm during the commission of a felony investigators say it is unclear at the time exactly how this incident began. So they got this story all painted out in vague. And that's why when you go into this mall, no, I noticed that's why a lot of people when they go into this mall, they don't really. Some people they don't even mention about going to the Lenox Square in the mall because it's like you got to be prayed up, you got to have on the whole armor guard, the right breastplate of righteousness. Then you got to go to the military camp and you got to put on their actual military uniform. And you got to drive up there in a tank. And then when you get out of it in the mall, it's like you stepping in the bombs in the Baghdad. You stepping in the bombs over Baghdad. What's the name of that song? I should play it. There you go again. You stepping in the bombs over Baghdad. Is it safe? I'm going into this stove here. Y'all got me? Y'all watching? Oh, let me crawl over here. Bow, 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 bow. Ooh. Take cover. Oh, let me get my keys. Go to the car. Gotta go to the car. Oh, there's so much going on. I don't even go to that mall anymore. Last time I did want to go there, but no, I haven't been to that mall in a while. Because I can't be going to the military base asking them for no tank to drive up to a mall that I'm supposed to be able to go in and shop and look around and be like, oh, this is so nice. Oh, this is so. But then now I got to go into a mall. I got to be looking behind me. I got to be wearing armor and all of this stuff. I gotta have oh, I almost like to see it some. Gotta be watching. And then some of the folks in there act like they have an attitude. I'm saying to myself, like I was sitting in there when I had went in a few months. I was talking with this lady because I was sitting on the bench and I was just sitting there, just just looking around because I just wanted to just sit. And I was having this conversation with myself. I was like, it's amazing how this mall have changed over the years. Like, look at all the people. And I'm like, wow. So this lady, she came and she sat up beside, and I looked in and she said, hey. And I said, well, hey, how are you doing? And she was like, oh, I'm doing fine. She said, I'm waiting on my friends and they supposed. So we got into this conversation. And I said, yeah, I'm ordering me something to eat because I was ordering me something from Fat Mike's or something. Yeah, it's around the corner from there. Fat Mike's, I think it is. So I'm ordering me something to eat. And I said, yeah, I'm in a place. I said, it's a barbecue place. But then their barbecue have changed. So I probably won't be going back there anymore. And I said, it's a barbecue place. I said, it's really good. And she was like, oh. She was like, yeah, we're going to have to try that. I'm waiting till my friends come and we're going to try that. Where is it at? I said, well, it's just right up the road. Like once you get up. Now, she had me telling her all of this stuff, knowing it was irrelevant what I was telling her because she went, you know how people sit and have a conversation with you and it just be like, why are you sitting up here doing this to me and yourself? You sitting up here having this conversation with me, knowing you're not interested. So she was like, oh, yeah, just all hyped up. And then her girlfriends came. And, oh, okay, bye-bye. So I looked at her. I was like, see, I was like, that was just as rude. But anyway, I thought that I would get on here and let you all know about the Lennox Square. I'm quite sure some of you all still shop there. It's a nice store. They have wonderful stores in there. But you just have to make sure that you on your P's and Q's and you dress like you going to Bombs of a Bad Dad when you go in there. It's a nice, very nice store. Beautiful store. For now, it is. Hopefully it don't end up because it's starting to already. Let me not say that. I'm trying to be on a positive note. Now, anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in. I'm trying to be good and trying to cut back on my time because I will get on this live and I start wilding out like I did Friday. Since I'm on that subject, see, this is what me and my sister would be talking about. She'd be like, well, Larry, I'll talk to you later. I'm finna go to bed. And I say, I have a question. I jump into a whole nother conversation. I'm like, we not finna do this. I am not doing this because I shall be going in. But what was that about? Yes. I usually get on this live and I go to wilding out like I did Friday. And I had to go behind the scenes and do some stuff because I was wilding out to the point to where, for many of you that probably saw, like he didn't go live Friday. He did go live Friday. He did. I had to go behind the scenes because I had gotten carried away with some stuff. And I had to go behind and, cut out some stuff. Because Larry feel like he can get on these folks live on YouTube, and he feel like he just do whatever he want. Them people tell you what you can and cannot do, or what you have limitations to. And some of them trifling people out there, they don't want you doing nothing. So I get up here and I go live, and I be testing the waters. Which that's always been me. I always be want to test them. You know how you take the little kid and so you tell them, or you take them in the house and they got a whole bunch of buttons and they beautiful buttons. And you tell them, you say, don't touch those buttons over there. But I want to push one. Okay, but just don't, out of all these buttons, don't touch them over there. Okay. And the child wait till everybody else leave. I want to push a button. And push the button and start exploding. That's what I did Friday, which I usually do it anyway. So I did that, and then I had to, go clean up some things. Because, you can't get on YouTube it wasn't nothing bad or anything. Because I didn't get my page struck down, but it's back up. It's back up. I just had to edit off something. But it's back up and going. But I know now I just can't test the waters. But then you never know. It depends on what mood I be in, because I like to get up here and test the waters again. I love to get up here and test the waters again because I am so good about testing the waters at times. It depends on what it is. Because if it's piranhas in that water, I may get you as a fool to go out there and test the waters. Gone, I don't know what's that out there in the water. All I see is some white things that are sticking up. I don't know what you go out there and see. Let you be the experiment. I almost like to say it something. Let me bring that back because I almost like to get into it because some of y'all don't like getting into any conversations. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning into Larry Said Larry J. I am your host. Make sure you click the like button. Make sure you share. I forgot my train of thought. Make sure you share this and subscribe and click the notification button. And thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you all enjoy your wonderful Tuesday. And don't forget, the 26th is around the corner. And if you don't know what the 26th is, for all of you all that are getting that unemployment and that pandemic money, you will find out after the 26th. Bye.